Yeah.
Doom 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 doom. Hi.
Hey
I can't help it. I
everybody,
like
Coyo and
Metroid.
Shiki here. We're gonna be playing Metroid Fusion. One of the
Yes.
most, dare I say, impactful Metroid fusions, not in terms of just, like I think most people would say maybe Super Metroid was the most impactful, but what I mean is how it actually increased like player awareness of Metroid. Um, I think both Metroid Prime and Metroid Fusion had a really big like. But most people know Metroid Fusion. I think more than like they know Metroid Zero Mission. I think Metroid Fusion was like the really popular one to my knowledge, with the 2D games at the time, and then Metroid Prime, of course, was like just amazing for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, Metroid Prime was fantastic.
Yes.
But
Okay. Yeah.
Fusion was the first Metroid game to like legit scare me.
Yeah. Oh no, I was scared too while I was playing. God damn. Like I had no idea what was going to happen because it was this was my first Metroid game ever. So that all the stuff that occurs in here was just scaring me shitless. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna be going through that. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
legit, as a kid, I thought Metroid was a freaking horror game.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And
Oh
then I played
boy.
Prime on the GameCube, and I was like, no, it's an adventure game.
Yes. I mean, in a way, it really is. Like, that's kind of what Metroids are, what Metroid games are. It's funny when people call Metroid a Metroidvania because I'm like, no, Metroid is a Metroid game. And most Metroidvanias are actually Metroid games. The only thing that is a Metroidvania is Castlevania Symphony of the Night and all the games that came after that. Most of the games that came after that. Plus, and then like Chasm is a Metroidvania. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a Metroidvania. Time Spinner is a Metroidvania. Why? Because they all have RPG mechanics, and you have a lot of equipment collection and all that. That's what the Metroidvania, the first one ever established. That you collect equipment and you level up like crazy. So I don't know. I mean, if you're giving me a game where you just get upgrades and there's no statistical difference in terms of like, you don't see a number that tells you how strong you are or that you have elemental resistances or anything. If you don't have that, you're not a Metroidvania because you don't have RPG mechanics. It's simple as that. I mean, now.
Koyo,
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to
push
say
the button,
button.
Koyo.
I was going to say Igarashi kind of set the he made a new name called Igavania because he is the one who created that entire genre after all of just including RPG mechanics, leveling up, collecting equipment that can give you elemental resistances or higher damage against enemies, having super special skills that are tied to a weapon, things like that. So, what we have here, for those of you who have no idea what's going on, is that Samus found a life form known as the X Parasite, and it kind of they it kind of got grafted to her in a way, so they couldn't really remove all of it in surgery. So now she's been given a new suit known as the fusion suit, which can actually instead absorb these parasites. And the reason she like survived all of this in the first place had to do with Metroid, Super Metroid's events when
Mm-hmm.
the baby Metroid, which was now a big, Big Daddy Metroid, Big Mommy Metroid, whatever you want to call it, uh, gave her its powers, and that was like kind of infused into her entire life form, I guess you could say. So she had this weird symbiosis with the parasite because it is actually, what was it? They were able to cure her with the Metroid DNA or something because she has
Yeah,
like
they
Metroid
made a
DNA in her.
vaccine.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
vaccine.
yep, they made a vaccine for the or for the parasitic infection out of Metroid DNA, and now she is fused with a Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
So Metroid fusion.
Yes, exactly. The name makes a lot of sense. But otherwise, what is it? That's the main thing. Well, oh yeah, I can't really skip. Oh, that is one thing with Metroid Fusion. So there are cutscenes, and they are literally like there's no skipping them or anything like that. So when people are actually speedrunning this game, they have like a specific way to at least maximize how fast they're going through text. This is the one part of the game that you can't do that in. You can speed up most text afterwards, to my knowledge.
Yeah, but they worked really hard on these cutscenes, and they look really good.
They are
Game
good.
Boy.
This is insane for GBA. Like, just the amount of sprites on screen at once, and especially the moving sprites within the cutscenes are really insane. This
Yeah,
is
like the
pushing
little
the
elevator
limits.
cutscenes.
Actually,
it really was.
Did you know there is that the GBA has 3D capabilities?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's insane. What the GBA can do and what people are still finding with it. Someone actually is now working on an engine that can be implemented to run on the GBA that would probably be really best used with 3D dungeon crawlers, kind of like Ultima or something, or think like the Windows screensaver, Windows 95 screensaver. You can basically achieve that on GBA now, with this one guy who did that. Of course, like things we've seen possible with the Game Boy Advance is how do I put it? There was an interesting case where there were some interesting games. I think it wasn't Grand Theft Auto, was it? Crazy Taxi, Grand Theft Auto, and something else all utilize like this interesting 3D illusion. Like it is 3D, genuinely. Like you can actually, like you have buildings and all that, and there's textures. It's insane. It looks so bad, but when you're thinking about GBA, it's actually so good. It's pushing the limits.
I think that was the GBA port of some Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah. So, okay, so here's where we can speed up the text, and what's really tough about it is you have to double tap, because every time a new text comes up, you see if I was holding the A button, it doesn't keep that going into the next message.
Oh, trust me, I remember.
All right. I'm of course explaining that for the audience who might not know, so that way, I think.
But now you know, and knowing is half the battle.
The battle. G.I. Joe, or however they do that.
Yep, it was G.I. Joe. Oh my gosh. See, that was about the same era, I believe, where you would be chilling at home, playing Kirby or Sonic or something, and your parents...
Relaxing.
Yep, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and then your parents are watching, I don't know, General Horse Pill or something on TV, and all of a sudden they get this thing where it's like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? And they're like, oh, I gotta go find my kid. But you're just in the room, like, building a Bionicle or some shit. And they're like, hey, just checking in on you. And it's like, no, Mom, I don't have friends.
Oh.
or was that just me?
No, I think, maybe that was just you and some others. Definitely not me. I was playing, what is it? It's just because, like, what was it? It's my memories of it, but I guess I was playing, like, Final Fantasy 7 and Tekken 2 and all. Sometimes I was playing with, like, Legos and Playmobiles. Ever heard of Playmobiles?
The heck is a... Oh, one of those things. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome to me. I really liked those a lot.
See, I wasn't really a Lego or a Playmobil kid. Like, I didn't get into Lego until Bionicle.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got into Bionicle was because I think I think one of my friends at school, one of the only friends I ever had when I was in school, and that was before he moved,
Yeah.
but he had the Bionicle comics, and he kept me up to date with them by letting me read them throughout the school day.
Whoa.
And he was just like, here, if you fill out this form, you can get them too. And then that was the only reason I even got into Lego, was because I was like,
Wow.
wow, Bionicles are cool. And then I made an Eldritch Horror out of like several of the Toa.
Oh no.
I did. It had a tail. It was like the size of most gigantic Gundam models. It would not stand on its own without the tail.
Yeah.
So that happened.
I'm
Yeah,
just
save room.
I'm just gonna pause for a moment. I'm just gonna grab something real quick.
Oh,
Okay, there we go. I had to also use
Did
the
you grab
restroom,
the
so,
thing?
you know.
yeah, Koyo had to grab a thing, and then suddenly he was like, "Oh, I have to go to a Kitsune shrine meeting," and just left for an extended period.
uh, but yes, what was it Metroid Fusion? Just really, like, when it came out, just really ahead of its time. Freaking gameplay masterpiece. What I find funny is how Zero Mission would come along and it would be like the game's even smoother, right? It's smoother than Fusion, and I think, like, from a gameplay standpoint, most people actually prefer Zero Mission, but from an
Yeah, I could see
actual,
that.
like, just atmosphere and the overall vibe and everything you get from it, I think people prefer Fusion, especially. I believe, like, to me personally, I think Fusion is much harder than Zero Mission, and I think it's because there's less of that smoothness that they introduced in Zero Mission, like being able to jump off the same walls, and which is a Super Metroid thing, of course. And it's just really fast though. It's like Street Fighter Turbo, but Metroid. Oh wait, why did I do that? Oops.
I
was
have
supposed to
no
go to the
idea.
data room. I don't know
Yeah.
why I talked to Adam just now.
Yeah, Adam's just like, Samus, what the fuck did I just say? Go next door. Samus is like, but I forgot.
I forgot.
I'm sorry, Adam.
Oops.
Hey, Koyo.
I was reaching for my mic.
Are you
to turn it
okay?
a bit.
Oh.
Okay. So now something's happened and they've ruined, like, the way in, so we have to go another way essentially. Or at least there was, like, a problem. There's a problem that happened.
Yep, because the X, I don't know if we even established it, but the X were still attached to portions of Samus's suit that were surgically removed. And now they're just running rampant through the entire ship.
Yep.
See Exhibit A up there. Oh, these guys used to scare me as a child.
Really? The little
Yeah, the little
zombie
goopy dudes.
Goopy dudes, yeah.
Yeah, because their only attack is they just slide up and they poke you, and for some reason that elicited a very negative visceral response in
Maybe
child
because
me. I
they're
was just
slimy
like,
slime
"Eh."
men.
I mean, I suppose just
I
this
wonder-
amorphous thing that used to be human is suddenly shambling up to you, and all it wants to do is poke you.
Wait.
I believe it's the corner you're standing
Oh,
on.
okay. I was like, wait, I know it's here. Why am I not remembering? Like, what the heck? I can't be doing this wrong. But, yeah, I wonder, are they the previous people who were on this ship? Like, that's what I was thinking they were, right?
Well, if you pay attention to their sprite, it sort of looks like they're wearing a little lab coat.
Yeah.
So I've always thought that they were. But I mean, I have no idea. For all we know, their names are like Bill and Tim, and they just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I forgot how, but there's a way to instant kill it if you somehow, like, launch a whole bunch of missiles really quickly. But I think you have to be, like, super close, or I forgot what. I remember I
think
tried it once and it actually worked. I was like, whoa, what? Okay, so maybe I'm crazy. I could have sworn there was... No, wait, we already got the upgrade here. It's just I could have sworn there was like a second hidden upgrade that passes a whole bunch of people there, but I'm probably thinking of after the boss.
Maybe. But yeah, the defusion missiles were really good for those little eyeball dudes.
Yeah. Oops, that was dumb.
Hey, you pulled a me. I do that at least once every time I've fought this boss. That little noise it makes when you hit it, it gets so angry. Yeah.
Okay, so now we have the first ability you get in like every Metroid, the Morph Ball.
Which is really just a fancy somersault.
I have to say, I loved how in Metroid Dread, they keep you away from the Morph Ball until literally like the last portion of the game. Like,
Yeah,
I think the
that...
very last Emmy gets you the Morph Ball.
Yeah, that was certainly something that I did not appreciate when I would get stuck in a room with an Emmy and
I know,
it had
right?
spotted me.
You had to rely on sliding around, which, I mean, the slide was really fast, so, you know, that was nice, right?
Yeah, it was nice, and sometimes I got away with a lot of crap that I shouldn't have gotten away with in an Emmy room. But
Yeah.
at the same time, if I'd have just had my friggin' morph ball. Please, I just wanted the morph ball.
I know. Did they also reintroduce... No, they probably didn't bring that back. Like, Metroid 2, they had the spider morph ball, but I don't know if they ever really, you know, brought that
I know that
back.
came back in Prime.
Yeah, it did, huh? I still need to actually play through Prime. Like, I've played through, like, 1 or 2 bosses, maybe 3 bosses in Prime, and I just haven't really got to come back to it. I've never played Prime 2 and 3, and I'm still looking forward to those, because I know they're really freaking crazy.
Oh, Echoes was insane.
I bet. Oh yeah, doesn't
because
Echoes
that's what we got.
It has like a multiplayer like PvP thing, right?
Does it? I don't.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Like
know.
Metroid Prime Echoes had had a versus mode of some kind.
Cool.
I could have sworn it did, or I'm thinking of the Metroid something on DS. Metroid Prime Hunters, was that what it was? That's like the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, that was that was Hunters. I
Okay.
believe that's the one you're thinking of.
I don't know why I've believed all this time that like Metroid Prime 2, which is when like Hunters also came. Like, did Hunters come a little bit after Prime 2? Or am I crazy?
Yeah. So I think what happened was oh shit, my nightmares.
Ah,
So everyone behold this monstrosity.
yes.
Oh.
And it's like,
Just
for me, I didn't have any connection with Samus yet. I was like, oh, okay, something in her power suit? Is that her? Like, what's going on? Like, I didn't understand as a kid. Well, and then again, I've never played, like, up until this point, my only exposure to Samus was Smash 64. So, I had no idea who Samus really was. We read through the, what was it? If you look at the document thing, in Smash 64, it does tell you, like, oh yeah, she's actually a woman. What? So it spoils the game, the end of Metroid 1 for you, or any Metroid really. And so I at least knew going in, like, oh, Samus is this kick-ass, you know, like lady bounty hunter, right? And but other than that, I had no connection to her, or like how probably shocking that would have been to see, like, what? Oh my gosh, another Samus, what? And you have no idea if like that's gonna be a bad thing or a good thing. Like for me, I was like, oh, this seems bad. Like that was my initial impression. I just knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was like, you know, something. Like it didn't shock me, I guess. Like I was just like, oh, okay, that's not good, clearly.
Yeah, so funny thing about that, the one reason the SAX scares me so dang bad is so I played Prime for a little while before I had a GBA, and then before I found Metroid Fusion at a friggin' flea market for like $1. So So I had played Prime for a while, so I knew Samus, was a woman. I knew she was really cool, and as a kid, I was like, yeah, I can vibe with this. And so I just kind of did. And then that shit happened, and I was like, wait, no, that's not Samus.
Huh.
No.
What happened to your precious Samus? Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't know what the heck was going on. Plus that audio cue that comes in when it zooms in on the SAX's face, you're just like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Like, you can even tell by the massive amount of power she has using a goddamn super missile on, using a super missile on the wall. Like, I didn't even know what the hell any of her weapons were. Like, when Adam complains, like, oh, what was it, the SAX has your upgrades and all this stuff and blah 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 blah. I was like, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know how significant. I don't know the names of these powers she has. So here I am, all like, okay, she has this. Or it's like, oh, she also has your freeze beam. I was like, I didn't really process what that meant for me as a player. So here I was, just like, okay. And then I go in, I'm getting frozen in place. I'm like, what the heck? And then I'm starting to understand, like, why so dangerous.
And you're taking a massive amount of damage too.
Yeah. It's alright.
Because you're part Metroid and you don't like the cold. Maybe that's why I don't like the cold.
The cold certainly bothered Samus anyway.
It really did. She just couldn't let it go. Yes, everyone, I made a Frozen joke, and I haven't even seen that dang movie, and I don't plan to.
I don't blame you. Like, but when it first came out, like, yeah, there was all this hype and all this stuff, but afterwards, it was like, okay, you look back on it and you're like, it was alright.
Was it really, though?
It was just silly at best. Like,
it was just a movie about a cool cryomancer
it's no
chick
Aladdin,
who couldn't handle
I'll tell
it.
you that. It's no Aladdin. That was fun.
No, it is in fact not Aladdin.
and it's
or
also...
Aladdin 2 for that matter.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, and it's certainly no Mulan. Oh my gosh, Mulan's still a fun one to go back and watch.
Yes.
And
Mulan, and for me, Cinderella.
Yeah, Cinderella's Cinderella.
Or I'm sorry, Ash Puddle. Because that's the original.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh no. Oops. There we go.
I swear everyone I've ever seen play this game does that, myself included. Just like, no, I got it. Ah, shit. There's a crab there.
Okay. I should be able to...
Yeah.
I should be okay with 131. I think I'll be okay. Oh, wait, I only have 5 missiles, though. That... I don't know about that. I'll take a moment here to see if I can get some missiles really quickly.
There you go.
I think I... Oh, you know what? I don't need to... I just need 3 missiles for this guy. Oh, no! That's fine. Wait.
Yeah,
hey,
he
buddy.
faked you out. Now it's going to be an energy blast. Yep.
Hey, buddy.
I see you. I see what you did there.
No, you didn't.
No, I'm making eye puns.
I know. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. And then, see, I have no... Like, once again, when I first played this game, I was like, oh, what's this? Like, I didn't understand what the meaning of this was. I'm sure people are like, oh, yeah, an upgrade,
Oh, yeah.
And here I was like,
This
the
is
heck
happening.
is this thing? Like, oh. I've never done that.
Did it hurt? Oh, it hurts you.
Oh, but I can land on it. But I guess that's the first hint that something's wrong. That's interesting.
Whoa.
Okay, what do you know? And then you're locked in here too, which is another interesting thing.
Yep.
I'm just, but I find it funny. Like, you know, imagine you've never played this. So you're like, oh, it hurt. Ah, screw you. And then you're like, oh, okay. And then you try. Imagine you're someone else there. You try to grab it, and you know, obviously what happens happens. Oof. Try to jump. Ah, okay, there we go. Great music.
Yeah, that little music track is very unsettling. It almost sounds like it's playing in reverse, but it's
Yeah.
not.
I think maybe
It's
it
just
is.
very unsettling. Is it?
It might be. Like, what if it's an actual familiar tune and yeah.
Huh.
There we go. So
Oh, to have an arm cannon and just do that in an empty room.
well, one thing I like is what they call the charge attack, apparently, or the charge spin attack, where you just basically like keep your charge and then you just let it loose on the enemy by jumping on them. It's like a mock screw attack, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I really
It's
wonder
neat.
though, why did they like, was that a thing in I feel like it was a thing in Super Metroid. I might be crazy though.
It has been a long time since
Yeah.
Super Metroid Coyo.
I'll actually go back to that one. Like, it's been long enough that I haven't played it in a while, but I'll actually go back to that one. Like, it's not my favorite Metroid. Sorry, I know it's supposed to be the best Metroid, but it's just not. It's not my favorite one, unfortunately.
Coyo.
Huh?
Look at me.
But what?
Just look at me.
What?
Boy. I can't quite turn to face you, but I want you to know if I could have, I would have done so with great sadness in my eyes.
I don't know. Like, okay, look.
I'm
for
kidding,
me,
I'm kidding.
Zero Mission.
Everyone's
is my
entitled to
favorite.
their own opinion.
Zero Mission is my favorite. Followed by, I would say it's really hard to choose between Dread and Fusion, because Dread is just so cool, and what you can do in there in terms of like sequence breaking is really insane as well. But then on the other hand, like Fusion is just such a solid experience. I don't know what to say. Oops. And then when it comes to like, Super Metroid was my third Metroid game, because like there was the GBA, and I had played Metroid Fusion followed by Zero Mission, and then I would get the Wii and I would get Super Metroid on the Wii, because I kept wondering, and I remember I think I looked it up on YouTube eventually, but I had a GameCube promotional disc, okay, and on this GameCube promotional disc was a lot. What was it? It had like a history of Metroid. Like, it was supposed to also have GBA stuff on it as well. It was at this weird small little convention thing that was showing off the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance, and it was a weird little event, right? But they gave out, you know, this magazine, and at the back it had I don't think I'm supposed to. Other side. No, that's at least I got the missile upgrade. I left it for last because I was like, eh. But yeah, otherwise, they showed off the Metroid the Metroid games, and I saw the NES one, and then they showed the Game Boy one, which I was like, wow, that looks weird, but somehow dark. Still, it looks somehow foreboding at the same time. I think it's just the way they sprited. Like, the way they did the sprites for Samus and everything, gave, like, a weird, gloomy edge to it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something you feel when you look. But then they showed off another Metroid, and I thought the Metroid that they showed off was Zero Mission, because like I would get Zero Mission eventually. I'd be like, oh, they must have been showing it off in here as like a new game. But because like the screw attack looked similar, and you know, there was the gravity suit, and I thought it was the same game, but it wasn't. It turned out it was Super Metroid. So, you know, because I kept wondering, where are any of these weird, creepy bosses and the weird, creepy music? And it wasn't there. So then I'd find out with Super Metroid because YouTube and stuff, and I'd get a Wii, and I would get, I'd get Super Metroid for what did they sell those for? 800 points on the Wii, and I was like amazed because I guess I was surprised with like just how much you were able to do in that game, like the functions and everything. The wall jump was there, like so much was there, right? All the DNA that makes a Metroid game. But I remember getting lost really hard, and I played that game without a guide. But I remember getting really lost and eventually being like, where the heck do I go? And I wasn't sure. And it got to a point where I don't know what gave it away. Well, I think there's a crack. Like, there's this glass tube that you run through, and there's a crack in it. And I just started trying everything. I tried missiles, that didn't work. I tried, but I remember I was like, well, I did get some power bombs, and I kind of put 2 and 2 together, and I managed to figure out like that's what I'm supposed to do. Because I just tried everything. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna use all my stuff, and that worked. But I was lost because of that dumb, stupid glass tube that you would just never like. The game doesn't tell, like, that's the one time you use a power bomb to break something. That is literally it never comes back, and I don't know why they did that. And I think they brought that back in Metroid Dread as just a fun nod or something. I could, maybe not, I don't remember, but otherwise, like, there was that, plus I just found, and the arthritis it was giving my hands. Oh my gosh, that's the other thing. I do not like the run button in there. Like, it's a cool idea, it really is, but holding the run button plus having to hold the jump button to control your jump height. So if you're trying to make a long jump, right, you gotta hold the jump button and the run button, but then they put enemies, floating enemies in your way, like the ones that fly horizontally and stick into the walls. Then you're shooting on top of holding the run and the jump button, and if you put your run button on the R button, you would have to give up like your switch button or something. So I had the switch button on X. I had my shooting on on Y, because why wouldn't I? And I had my jump on B, so I had to hold Y. Oh, and so I was holding R, Y, and B, and then I'd be switching to missiles. I'd be having to press X, and like my hands were doing all sorts of crazy stuff, and I didn't like that. It was just not a fun time for my hands.
I see.
So it's nothing to do with, like, I like the rest of the game. I love a lot of it, but I just don't like the little nitpicks on the side. Those annoy me. Because I don't have those problems with the other Metroid games. Like, not doing crab claw technique to do whatever I gotta do.
Yeah, we call those the Metroid hand seals. But no, I totally get that. I'm trying to, for some reason that elicited another game in my head. Like it made me remember having to do something similar, and it wasn't even an old game. It was on a modern console. I believe it was Time Shift for the 360. Yeah, that was that game was not popular.
I need the level 1 access. Time Shift. For some reason, I thought you were almost gonna say Time Splitters at first.
No, I'm pretty sure it was called Time Shift. Let me.
Well, no, I'm sure it's Time Shift, but I was just saying, like, I thought you were gonna say Time Splitters because that's the only time game I know with time in its name.
Yeah, okay, so it was Time Shift.
What is that?
But from what
what is it?
Oh, so I thought it was really cool, but everyone else that I talked to said that they just really disliked it.
Huh.
So it was a first-person shooter, and the whole premise was you were in this suit, which looks strikingly like a Metroid suit. But you could control the flow of time in your local area.
Whoa.
So there would be puzzles like, oh, this wall is short-circuiting. but I have to bust through it in order to, or I have to jump over this thing that's covered in electricity. So I have to pause time in the area, and then I can vault over it. But oh, then there's enemies, so now I have to fast forward and dodge their bullets because I'm out of ammo.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah, it was really sick.
What,
It was
were,
also really
were
fucking
the
hard.
graphical effects like really cool as well for that?
Yeah, it was really trippy.
Damn.
Which, and I'm gonna say this, which I'm gonna preface this by saying, don't do what young Shiki did. Anyone who sees this,
What
but
did young Shiki do?
that a Time Shift was the first game I ever played when I was an addict. So don't be young Shiki. Don't be an addict.
Oh.
Play Time Shift, but don't be an addict.
Stop. Get some help. Don't be a young
Exactly. Hi, I'm Shiki the Harpy. The Kitsune Foundation, McDonald's, and I have taken this time to talk to you about something very important to us. Gamers. If you're a gamer, that's great. By all means, keep being a gamer. Play whatever games you like. If it's Animal Crossing, League of Legends, whatever. But don't do drugs. If you are doing drugs, stop it. Get some help. Hi, I'm Michael Jordan.
that was good.
For those of you who aren't from the 90s, Michael Jordan was in a PSA about, you know, not doing drugs. And the whole thing was sponsored by McDonald's, and it looked like when your school had photo day.
Hey Shiki.
Yes.
Are you ready?
For what?
Oh, you know, I mean, you didn't just hear what happened?
I mean, I heard a lot of stuff breaking in Metroid, yes. And I saw that you got the bombs. Wait.
Are you ready?
For which... Oh, great. Which boss is this?
Well, I don't know
Or
if
no,
it's
wait.
a boss, per se.
No, wait, that's right. No.
Hey, which way
I
was
know
the
it's
save?
coming.
I know they put a save, at least, like, in one area. Maybe they...
Is it through that door?
I can't remember. Okay, good,
Okay,
thank you.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, maybe it was the left.
Yep,
I
because
could've
now
sworn
I
it was the
remember.
right. Because when I first played this, I went to the left, and thus,
What?
you know,
Oh, yeah.
what happens.
Yeah, I remember now. I remember. I don't like it, but I remember.
So of course, you know, I didn't know about wall jumping when I first played this game, so I didn't even know you could like get up here. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, it was so annoying.
I think there was anything up here that could be crazy.
I think it's a different area in the tropical sector.
I wonder if I could still do my palm jump.
You can.
Okay. There's a timing to it.
You mean you don't just push it like a gremlin? That's what I did.
Oh, wait. No, because yeah, like the timing is what is it? Oh my god. Wait, okay, I see. Because I need to have one closer below me.
Meanwhile, Adam's watching this from the next navigation room, and he's like, "What is she doing?"
Ah! Wait, I have an idea. Ah, no. Okay, screw it.
Yeah, it's really hard to do. That's why I would just push the button like.
I could have sworn
like
it
a
was
little gremlin.
easiest in Fusion, so I'm surprised. Just getting what health I can, knowing that I will make mistakes.
Yeah. Everyone does. Everyone does. And yeah, there for a second, I thought you were gonna reference the annoying orange when you were like, "Hey Shiki, hey Shiki, knife." I hate those videos.
Whoa.
Which is kind of the whole point.
There's a missile around here somewhere. Oh, just a sec. Okay. So, let's see, I guess there was no missile on the way here. I really swear there was. I really can't remember. Wait, did no
Yes?
Super Metroid gave you 5 missiles as well per upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oop, oop. I actually done my little charge attack there. Okay. So I'm just preparing my what was it called? My vibes? Ew.
Yeah, I hate that. That one particular enemy. Because their little spiky things just pop right off. Well, it's okay, there's a blue caterpillar.
Yeah. I wish I didn't fall down as soon. I don't know why I keep thinking there was some kind of upgrade around here. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm as ready as I'm gonna get.
Okay. Because I recognize this area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a sec.
Yeah, there's a little thing that you can hit with a bomb.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting.
Boop. It's a boop. It's somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, it was funny. They don't use that nowadays. Like, they haven't brought those little pillars back from memory.
No, but I mean, some Metroid games are a bit more hand-holdy than others too.
In different aspects, even.
Well, yeah, in different aspects, yes. I was trying to think of a good example, but my brain stopped.
Oh, okay. I was like, is
Coyo?
this the room? Okay, it is the room.
Yes, it is. It's the room.
So this isn't the room, though.
Well, no, this isn't, no.
Okay. I'm just trying to remember where... I know there was another save around here. I know I'm gonna make mistakes. Mistakes were made.
Colonel, mistakes were made. Snake, what are you talking about?
There we go. Okay,
well,
there was a
I'm
save.
trying to sneak through the enemy base, but I'm dummy thick. And the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. What do I do? Snake, you need to activate your suit's built-in cake silencer.
Do know that per clap, it'll eventually, what was it? It'll eventually break.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do note that for each time your thickness claps against the cake silencer, it will deteriorate.
Oops. Yeah, definitely don't want to come here yet, per se. Oop.
Please do not the caterpillar.
It's funny, like, how you could just kind of go around that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so we're getting to a point where it's like, no, you gotta go that way.
No, we're gonna make you suffer.
But I'm just searching all this out because I know I'm gonna have to return to the particular direction. I must be mixing up Metroid Fusion, because I could have sworn there was a thing where, like, there's a square. Oh! Okay, this is why I was traveling out here. I was like, I remember changing how I played the game, because I had knowledge of, like, how things play out, and I was like, okay, I remember exploring around, and I remember there was something I was going out of my way to get.
Knowledge.
Exactly.
That's what you were going out of your way to get.
Knowledge is power! What was that from? Was that Schoolhouse Rock? School Club Rock? Whatever it was called.
Schoolhouse Rock? Dude, I have no
Oh,
idea.
you've never seen, like, those educational music things?
Well, no, I have. And to this day, I still get a verse or two from some of them stuck in my head. It's just, it's been so long.
That's all I have. You got 6, she got 6, he got 6, we got 18 all too. I don't know if I should sing that, actually. What if I get copyrighted?
Please do not.
But
it's okay,
those
because
should
I
technically
nearly
be,
sang
like,
the one about a
public
bill.
domain, right? Or am I crazy? I'm probably crazy.
Sure. We're all mad here, Alice.
Okay. So, one more emergency save. Because there's a part of me that's, like, really, Wow, you know what I just realized I missed? Because I was thinking about it and then I forgot about it. But there was a save room that had a breakable thing. Did I interact with the breakable thing?
No, you didn't. I don't think you did.
Oh, shit. Oh no, and we can't even go back to it now.
No, it's okay, but we'll be able to at some point soon.
Yeah.
Or at least at some point we will.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do the thing. Wait, I shouldn't...
Do it.
I'm still scared. Okay.
I know, buddy. You can do it.
Wait, isn't... What?
What?
Wait.
Hold on, no.
What?
I thought for sure that...
Isn't...
Oh.
What? Did I...
I mean, this is the room.
Did I sequence break? Without realizing?
Did you? Wait, Coyo, did you sequence break?
Holy... That...
Holy shit.
No way. That... It's supposed to play that.
What the f...
What have I done? Wait, I'll just go down here. Yeah, no, I can't even do anything here.
Well, yeah, you broke my brain. That's one thing you did.
Wait, maybe it's because, like, it's been so long, so maybe I'm just not remembering right? Like...
Yeah, because that is, in fact, the room.
That is the room. And then we
yeah,
need
for those
her...
Of you that...
Isn't she supposed to do something so that we could, like, further proceed through? Am I crazy?
Yeah, she was supposed to use power bomb or something.
I'm looking back at the layout of the map. Something's not right. Holy, what did I do?
I have no idea.
What? Like, there's not really much point in going back. Yeah, like, everything is technically discovered. What? Oh, wait, maybe... Wait. Wasn't I able to go, like... Or am I thinking of another area? Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, are we stuck?
Coyo broke it. Yeah, I think we're stuck.
And then I saved on top of that.
Yeah, a lot, because you knew what was coming. Oh wait, maybe... No?
What? Okay, wait, we're gonna look into this. We're gonna find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. So yeah, I totally forgot that... Thanks to Shiki reminding me, we technically need the high jump. And this is just... Yeah, it's right here, just kind of like... The only way you would know this is I forgot to bust up the squares that were in the previous room. So, unfortunately, I failed to come to this room and be like, oh, how do I get here? Well, this room's above it, so maybe I could shoot downwards into it. Basically like that. You're just meant to realize, like, oh, how could I get to this room? You wouldn't get here by accident without knowing that, you know, you're trapped from getting to this room unless you entered it some other way. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and we were both completely flabbergasted. Like, wait, why didn't the thing happen? This is why.
Yes. Look at his
Oh,
big
I forgot this
eye.
boss is
Isn't
kind
he
of cute. Yeah, it's kind of cute until it does... well, wait. That. It's cute until it does that.
Yes.
Because then it's like, I'm gonna eat you with my foot butt.
But his foot butt. I find it funny that it keeps getting smaller too.
Yeah, it's like what are those? Oops. The Pokies in Mario?
Yeah.
The little cactus enemy.
Oops.
It's just a little gremlin now.
Yes. Oh, I was moving too slow for it. Okay, here we go.
There's nothing worse than having to deal with this after a really intense boss, where you have like maybe 20 health.
Oh yeah, that's right. You could use charge shots too.
Yee. Because they count as a missile.
Yes.
High jump and jump ball.
It's so cool that they gave it to you. Wait, I think they always gave it to you both. No, they didn't. I think jump ball was always separate from high jump in like every other game. Jeez. And then the amount of difference in your jump height is insane. Oh yeah, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I could have sworn there's actually a hidden room in here that takes you to like a very tough challenge room to get like, if you're trying to 100% the game, essentially. It was like something like that. Was there? Okay, no, we just have to.
Nope, you gotta
go
jump back
the way we
out.
came
There
back.
you go.
Yeah. Oh,
Which
man.
is why they give you the high jump.
All right. So now we have the that.
Yeah. Now we have the thing.
Nothing. Because technically we would have went down this way, but we don't really need to anymore per se. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Ow. Oh, right. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. This is gonna
Shiki!
be fun. Yeah?
I'm scared. Okay. Even though we
okay,
don't have to
Coyo.
worry. Why?
Yeah, there it is, and there it goes.
So spooky.
Yeah, it's a little spoopy. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, see, it makes you go out that
right?
door, and you're like, wait, where did it go?
Yeah. Wait, I should stop by the save, right? Can I? I forgot.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good, we're good. Ugh. Okay. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Coming up
Yep,
soon.
You can do it. You can do it.
Alright. Gonna go up to our doom.
Well, if you're gonna go up to our doom, then I'll sing the doom song. Doom doom, doom de doom doom, doom
Oh.
doomy, doom de doom doom,
Oh.
doom doom.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't. Yeah, we can't get through here. They're forcing us. They're like, no, you need to face your fears.
I'm really trying to avoid singing that song from Kingdom Hearts.
I see. Uh-oh. Good, no. I'm not playing with you right now.
But you know the one I'm talking about. I think it's from 2?
Yeah.
The one that's literally just called Face My Fears.
Yeah. Wait,
Which I only know because
I thought the
there's
chase...
a...
Didn't the chase happen here? Am I crazy?
We're all mad here, Alice. It's okay.
Oh! I forgot to come back for the thing. Then again, we're supposed to come back here anyway, but... That's okay. Well, we'll live. We'll live. We don't need it.
Are we gonna live, though? Are we gonna...
Yeah. We got exactly what we came here for, right?
Sure. I'm drawing a blank here.
Suddenly I'm like, wait, what was the sequence of events in my head? Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAS invaded the... Okay, yeah, we are going to Sector 4.
Oh, yay, the water level.
Yeah. I remember once I got to Aqua, that's when I was like, I don't know what to do. Where do I go? And I was so lost for a while. And I think all I had to do was like shoot upwards at something.
Well, yeah, plus all the water's electrified at first, right?
Yeah. That too. The enemy with my strongest abilities, but does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. in my current state, I can't face the SAX. I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. And then imagine she actually confronts it, right? And she's like, you monster, taking my form and all that. And she's all like,
Die,
what?
monster! You do not belong in
It's
this
like,
world.
wow, that's mean. Why would you be like that? I'm just doing my job, the job that, you're also doing. And she'd be like, oh, what? Oh, you actually have a heart? Like, but, and she's like, what? You think just because I'm like busting down doors and stuff makes me bad? I just can't get through them, so I have to bust them open. And she'd be like,
I
oh.
was just having fun.
She's like, okay,
I have
that's
all these
cool.
unique abilities. I'm an X in my prime. I came out here to have a good time, stomp some Metroids, and I'm honestly feeling so attacked right now.
It's like, maybe I should just shoot you. Ah, no. Hey, wait, do you wanna like shoot some Metroids together? That would be fun, right? And she's like, oh, yes. And then they go to Adam,
Yeah.
and then Adam's like, hey, so I have a new ally, and Adam's all like, just locks Samus in, just doesn't even communicate.
New
Adam?
ship's computer. Who dis?
She's all like, Adam, hello. Oh yeah, she wasn't calling him Adam yet until like later, right?
Oh yeah, later because she has like a flashback to Adam, so she's just like, computer,
Yeah.
computer.
Computer,
She's like
hello?
wiggling the mouse.
Huh. Weird.
Maybe I can control alt delete.
Freaking looks at SAX like, I don't know why we're stuck here right now. And she's like, well, wanna play 20 questions? Yeah! Alright. We're 56 minutes, or 57. We're going to
Yikes,
stop
okay.
here and come back to it on another day.
Yeah,
Alright.
absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.
Yep. Bye.